Hi, this is Susan, and I'm about to demonstrate a short restorative practice, great for down-regulating your nervous system. It's also helpful if you have any insomnia. The props I'm going to be using today are a blanket for just to have my back on. That might be comfortable. I have a yoga strap here. You could also be using a bathrobe sash if you don't have a yoga strap, but I have a loop in my strap. And then I'm going to demonstrate with two blankets, totally optional. You don't have to necessarily have them. So pause the video, get what you need, and come meet me on your mat. All right, we're coming into legs up the wall. So to come into this pose the easiest, I'm going to sit perpendicular to the wall. I'm going to lower my body down, bring my legs up onto the wall. If your hamstrings are tight today, you won't be quite as close of a distance to the wall, and that's fine. Your torso will be more towards the center of the room. I'm going to place the strap over my shins here. And it's just going to help hold my legs more neutral. I'm going to take one of my blankets for my head. I find this to be comfortable, and just place it underneath my head. The second blanket I have here can be used one of three ways: on the tops of my feet, like this, to give me a sense of grounding. It's also comfortable if it's a little colder out, just keeping your feet warm. And I might use the blanket over my abdomen. The pressure here is also a little relaxing for your nervous system. Or I might lift my hips, place this blanket underneath. And what this is doing is creating more of an inversion, getting my heart a little higher than my head. Just with this, it's very subtle, but I find this to be more comfortable. So to come into the pose here, I'm going to wiggle around, maybe rock my head from side to side. Take a nice full inhale through my nose and then exhale out my mouth. And then breathing in and out of your nose, just take a moment here to let go of all effort. Let every tension drain out of your body, and allow your body to stop efforting and to relax and get slightly heavier. A moment to scan the backside of your body one last time. Notice if there are any areas that you can soften. Relax and soften your jaw. And release the tongue off the roof of your mouth. We'll stay here just for another moment. Affirmations are a nice way to reprogram your brain. You might just mentally affirm while you're here, with your eyes gently closed. Peace now floods my being. Peace now floods my being. Take a slightly deeper inhale in through your nose and open your mouth and exhale out your mouth. Go ahead, gently bend your knees, and if you're using a strap or a tie, take that off. We'll bring our feet back up onto the wall, and then we'll bring the soles of our feet together, coming into what we call Baddha konasana, and let your knees move apart. Stay here just softening. Nothing should be painful. If any of this doesn't feel right on your hips or knees, please back out of it or bring your feet a little higher. Notice what you can let go and release. Take 2 more breaths here. We're going to bring our knees back together. If you have a prop underneath your sacrum, go ahead and move that out of the way so your back is flat on the floor. And then we're going to scoot our body towards the center of the room or away from the wall just a bit so that we can come into what we call figure 4. So I'm going to be placing my right ankle over my left knee. Your left foot that's on the wall is kind of like your gas pedal. So if you want this to be a little bit more of a stretch for you, you're going to lower your foot. If it's too intense, bring your foot a little higher. Just take a moment here to soften through your shoulders, relax through your throat. And breathe. Take 1 more breath. And then we'll bring that foot back to the wall. You might walk your feet a little wider, let your knees kind of gently rock from side to side. And then we'll bring our feet back hip distance, and this time left ankle over right knee. Sometimes one side will feel a little tighter than the other. Just try to be patient with your breath. Keeping your breath steady and smooth, and see if you can slow down your exhale. another full breath. And then as you exhale, uncross your ankle and then gently hug your knees up in towards your chest, rolling from side to side. We'll roll to our side and pause. And then using your arms, gently push yourself up. If you're doing this practice right before you go to bed, you'd want to just roll up and get directly into bed and not go do anything else. If you're doing it towards the end of the day, it's just a nice way to relax and let go of some tension and stress throughout your body. It's been a pleasure to lead you through Legs Up the Wall today. Namaste.